Most financial videos fail before the 10-second mark. All right. Not because the information is wrong, but because the structure is wrong. Okay. So if I gave you the exact scripting framework that turns boring financial education into videos that actually attract clients, right? Would you use it? That's the huge question, right? Would you use it? So today I'm going to show you the exact structure I use to script videos that educate, that build trust, and that convert viewers into conversations. All right, so here's the problem with most financial videos. Okay, most professionals script their videos like a classroom lecture. They start with something like this, right? Hi, my name is, right? And today we're going to talk, we're going to talk about it. All right. That structure, right? That structure guarantees people click away. Okay. Why? Because viewers don't care about the topic yet. Okay. They don't care about the topic yet. They care about the problem the topic solves, right? So a properly scripted video doesn't start with information. It starts with tension, right? It starts with a question. It starts with a mistake or a surprising truth, right? So the first 10 seconds determine everything, right? See, hooks create curiosity, and curiosity creates attention, and attention creates trust. So now, let's talk about the structure that actually converts, right? Let's talk about the structure that actually converts, and I call it the 5-step authority script. So this works extremely well in the financial industry. So step one is the hook, right? And an example of this is, before you invest another dollar, you need to hear this. And I actually use one of these for my finance channel, right? See, the purpose is to get them to stop scrolling and to introduce tension. So step number 2 is the problem. See, explain the mistake most people make, right? We all make mistakes. Explain the one it makes, right? So an example is most people rush into investing before they build the financial foundation that makes investing work. See, this creates relevance. This creates relevance, right, in what you're doing. Step number 3 is the insight. So this is where you introduce the principle. Okay, introduce the principle. And an example of this is, successful investing isn't the first step in financial planning. All right, it's usually the 3rd or the 4th step. See, this builds authority. This builds authority. And step number 4 is to give the viewers a simple structure. Okay, got to give them a simple structure. And it sounds something like this. Okay, it sounds like this. Before investing, most financial plans should include emergency savings, right? Proper insurance protection, debt strategy, and then investing. You see how I laid that out? See, frameworks make content memorable, right? Step 5 is the soft conversation. Okay? Do not sell aggressively, right? I talked about this in one of my other videos, right? Invite the conversation like this, okay? If you want to help reviewing your financial foundation before making your next investment decision, feel free to reach out and we can take a look together. Okay, you see how it wasn't aggressive, all right? So education builds trust, and trust creates clients. So this structure works because it follows how people actually, in real life, it follows how people actually make decisions. So most professionals skip straight to information. They go straight into information. But information without structure rarely creates influence. Okay, rarely creates influence. Structure creates clarity, and clarity builds authority. So one final insight, right? Your goal in this industry, your goal is not to go viral. Your goal is to become the most trusted financial educator in your network, okay, of people. If your videos consistently solve real problems, explain concepts simply, and invite conversations, okay, if they do those things, you will attract the exact people you want to work with. Okay, so if you found this helpful, all right, subscribe for more strategies on building a smarter financial business and educating clients more efficiently.